Jesus. No. Well, I know we touched on last year. 199 was our deepest fish. We just took a fish at 250. So it's kind of what we're going to touch on today. The reason we're fishing that deep and kind of some of the best way to go about it. And we got Kevin from Deep Rig Tackle out with us today. So it hooked us up with that first fish. So let's get this morning going. This is POW's new 20-pound weight. Really nice. Look at that, you know, the fish shape, I love it. And what we do is we run the clips in the same hole as the downrigger clip. And just, you know, I'm sure most do it. It allows it to run true. If you're running off the back hole, which is an option, sometimes you might get a bit of an angle, which, you know, might have its benefits. We prefer just to run it on that. And we don't have to worry about tilting the baits as we tighten our leaders to it. So just to touch on a few of the best techniques to get down that depth. Obviously 250 feet down, there's a lot of angle. Our trolling speed today is about 222, which isn't normally we troll that slow, but it's necessary to keep your baits down that depth. You know, we're fishing maybe 20-30 feet off bottom. Honestly, I'm not familiar with the light penetration down there, but these big flashers, 10-inch paddles with our deep rig tackle is moving them. Showed you guys earlier the 20-pound cannonball, so that 20-pound cannonball really gives you that much more advantage to stay down deeper. And again, your blowback's going to be a little less. Again, back on the braid. Braid is really nice for this application. Very thin diameter. You're not going to get much blowback. And when we put the line out, we literally go 1 for 1. Try to drop them the same rate we're letting out. So I can literally release from 250 feet down with just a little flick, opposed to a mono where you really got to work it to get it out. These braids allow us, well, what? 250 down, and that's it. We're off the clip, right? So those are some of the advantages I really believe in the braid. Until the fleas show up, it's my favorite time of year to use this tackle. So we'll see what else we can find out here. So Kevin Frenette at Deep Rig Tackle is just bringing in one of these monsters from the depths. Do you commonly fish this deep? 250 on a rigger?
I don't. It's something started this year. A lot of not taking too many fish up in the higher column. I've switched and marked fish down deeper. Started pushing baits down in, and they've been taking them.
I agree. I mean, for me, I'm high, shallow program. Fast flies has been my traditional go-to. But you know, I started using a lot more of your baits and stuff, learning a few other aspects. And yeah, I know you're right. I'm talking to a few guys that have been coming out. The bite's been quiet. The South Shore started off a bit slower than normal, and these guys have dialed into this really deep bite, which, you know, I love being introduced to new stuff. And not to say deep fishing is new, but 250, honestly, that's 50 feet deeper than anything I've taken. And honestly, we set up for 10 minutes and it fired. So obviously these guys have dialed this in, and if this is the go-to program, I can get used to it. Hey, look at that. This is one of the biggest fish I've seen this spring. This is exciting. Let me grab the net. There you go. Start your day off with a 21. Well done. Look at that. It's got a bit of a cut jaw for when he was a kid, but
Yep.
great start to the day. Well done.
Absolutely.